I want to go back to the AL MVP because I think I saw a clip that maybe you said like you would give your vote to Judge, but it'd be tough. And I don't like doing this because we've been doing this in the office where basically because of my bias being a Yankees fan, I don't want to say I've had to shit on Cal Raleigh, but Pat's really getting me going. Basically trying to say that Cal Raleigh is 100 times better than Judge, and I have to kind of just tell him like, hey, 100%. Listen, pal, you are very misguided in this. But also with this, like, is there just a level of Judge fatigue, and we've gotten to the point where like people just don't admire how great he is or don't realize how great he is because we see it year over year? Like, is Cal Raleigh going to win the MVP, or what? How should we look at this situation?
I think it's going to be really close. And here's the reality, Ty. There's not a bad vote. Like, you can make a very compelling case for Aaron Judge, and you can make a very compelling case for Cal Raleigh. And both of those are being made right now. I think a lot of it just comes down to how do you view the baseball world? Like, if your baseball perspective is through the lens of what is the best story, then Cal Raleigh's the MVP. He has the round number home run that everyone's looking for, like 60 home runs, and doing that from the position of catcher.
Is that more? Is 60 more?
Yeah, just let him keep going. Yes. Though we'll get to the stats that matter too.
Okay. See, this is what happens. He gets all fired up.
No, because
I didn't realize Todd likes singles so much.
I didn't know batting for average around here. I didn't know that's what we're doing.
You can't say that because Judge has hit over 50 home runs, but it's basically.
Excuse me. I've never seen. This is Cal Raleigh's setup right here. 2 bats, brother. Okay, we're on one side, we're on the other side.
Sure.
He's doing 100 squats a game, this guy. His mitt.
Well, that's his fault. Go play outfield. I don't want to hear that. He decided to play catcher, so don't give me the squats bullshit. Go play first base, go DH. But Judge, or Jet, is this just turning into like, hey, whoever hits the most homers is going to be MVP?
Oh, he's mad. He's not happy, Jet. I love Aaron Judge. No, Aaron Judge was great for our show. We love Aaron. I'm just saying, Ty started getting a little bit of, what are we even doing here whenever the national narrative started becoming Cal versus Aaron? And I think that's because Ty thinks Mr. Judge is like best player on planet.
Might go down as the best right-handed hitter of all time.
So that's Ty's argument. What I'm saying is 2 bats,
touching the ball every play.
What I'm saying
I get it.
He's in there doing
But this is what I mean, too. I didn't want to get in this because I love Cal Raleigh. He's awesome. But
you've been fighting against Cal pretty heavily.
I have to. I have to go to bat for my captain.
He does because he's Pat. He is threatened right now because he knows how good Cal Raleigh's case is. That's the problem. Like playing catcher, Ty.
Go on.
You cannot deny that playing catcher every day is an incredibly difficult thing to do. A whole lot more difficult than what, keep doing your squats, Pat, because that's what the big dumper's doing. That's why his ass is as big as it is.
Yeah, he's got that fat one, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got that big dumper. Yeah, he's doing that.
And what we have right now is a case where I think, Ty, you said Aaron Judge fatigue. I don't know if among voters that's real, but I think among fans it is. I think we take for granted just how great Aaron Judge is. And all of a sudden, you have this guy who's named the Big Dumper, who literally is like known for having a large butt. And he goes out and hits 60 home runs, carries his team to the division title for the first time since 2001, dethrones the Houston Astros, who haven't in a full season lost a division in the American League West since 2016, and does it with an awesome September where they've won 15 of 16 games and look like the best team in baseball and have the highest odds to win the World Series of any team on Fangraphs projections right now. It's a pretty damn good story, right? And so what you're doing is you, Ty, are on the side of the nerds. I hate to say it, but you're sitting there and saying...
Sure. In this case,
You're sitting there and saying, but he's got 177 OPS points more than Cal Raleigh does right now. How can you possibly look at a guy with all the other things that Cal Raleigh has in his favor? Are you telling me that makes up the gap? He's almost 100 points higher in on-base percentage, which is the one statistic, if I had any to judge a baseball player on, I would judge him on. He's slugging .686 this year. it's Bonzian-like performance.
So,
and you're telling me that a guy, because he's got a fat ass and his team is winning because it sucked for a quarter century, deserves to be MVP?
Okay, hold on.
That's the case?
Very well said.
That is exactly what... hold on.
well said.
What you just...
That's exactly what I said.
Yes, right over there. He actually said that. That is why... I love that you know both sides of the argument so much, but the voters are nerds, right? Isn't that kind of what it is? The voters are nerds?
Let's put it this way. I did talk with a friend who was a voter yesterday, and he said something very interesting to me. Like, most of us who do vote, and I stopped voting a while ago, but most of us who vote, like, we take it really seriously. We take it seriously because that's what the award wants.
Not everybody, but we appreciate that you did. Tone does as well. Mm-hmm. We've seen some other voters for things come out and basically say they don't take it.
Listen, there are some, but the person I was talking with was taking it very seriously, to the point where he asks a lot of people who play the game and who know the game, frankly, better than we're going to, because they're out there every day, because they experience it, because they face Aaron Judge, because they face Cal Raleigh. And my friend said every player he asks says Aaron Judge.
All right.
Every player.
Well, is every player a former Yankee or a fan of the Yankees? Because that is how Ty and Bruce are talking right there.
No, this is also somebody who does not cover a team in the American League East. This is somebody who is not based in the East. So there is no coastal bias going on.